Hello everyone. Today, I'm presenting the battery charge and discharge tester produced by Wuhan UHV. We will now conduct a test on a 12 volts battery bank. First, let's look at the connection terminals. This is the signal cable, primarily used for connecting to a host computer. Below are the positive and negative terminals. These are the current output cables. Simply connect them to the positive and negative terminals of the battery bank under test. Here are two sets of voltage signal sampling cables. Connect these similarly to the positive and negative terminals. Red connects to positive, black connects to negative. If connected reversely, the instrument will indicate a reverse connection. These are individual 12 volts, 1000 ampere-hour batteries. We connect these three in series. As just mentioned, connect the current and voltage cables to the positive and negative terminals of the battery bank, the main positive and main negative. After wiring is complete, return to the main unit. Power on the instrument. You can see the menu, which includes the testing, monitoring, storage, and system. We can ignore the system setting, as it's preset with factory defaults. The monitoring mainly used together with battery cell monitoring box. It can monitor the voltage and current status of each individual battery cell. If connected, it links via Bluetooth. This is an optional accessory, so it won't be demonstrated here. Returning to the testing interface, here you can see a group type setting. The first is group type, which refers to the total voltage of the battery bank. Here, one cell is 12 volts, and 3 in series make 36 volts. Next is the voltage per cell, set here to 12 volts. This is the number of cells. 3 cells, so enter 3 here. This is the individual battery's ampere-hour capacity, which is 1000 ampere-hour. And whether we connected positive or negative first, this polarity depends on the cell monitoring box. It depends on whether the wire for cell number 1 of the monitoring box was connected to positive or negative. On the right, you can choose to turn cell monitoring on or off. And then the work mode. Options include discharge, charge, and activation. Let's select the first one, discharge. Now we can configure the discharge settings. First is the bank lower limit. Set the bank lower limit according to your local battery requirements or your own specified criteria. For this demo, I'll set it arbitrarily, let's say 33 volts. Next is the cell lower limit for these 12 volt cells. I'll set it to 9 volts here. Similarly, for the discharge time, let's set it for 1 hour. The pre-discharge capacity can be left as is, or you can set a lower value. The discharge current per hour is set here to 100, meaning 100 amps. The maximum discharge rate possible is 100 amps per hour. After the settings are configured, there's an alarm end option. Alarm end is used if the cell monitoring box is installed. If it detects any cell's voltage exceeds the lower limit, meaning falls below the limit, the instrument will automatically stop. After selection, click Start. You can see the interface now displays the battery bank voltage. Click OK. That prompt earlier indicated the air circuit breaker wasn't turned on. Remember to turn on the circuit breaker. After turning on the circuit breaker, click Start. The instrument begins running. You can now see the discharge current and the battery bank voltage on the left. It has now reached 100 amps. On the right is the capacity. Upon reaching the set time, the instrument will stop automatically. It can also be stopped manually. After shutdown, due to internal capacitors, the fan will continue running for a while. Next, let's look at the charge function. Please note, discharge can use a 220-volt power source, but charging requires a 380-volt connection. A 380V connection is already set up here. Select Charge here. The battery bank configuration remains the same. Here we set the bank upper limit. Let's set it to 40 volts. Here, for the cell upper limit, we set 15 volts. You can configure these based on your own requirements. Next is the current stop. After configuration, click Start. The instrument begins charging the battery bank. Similarly, it will automatically stop upon reaching the set time. We can also end it manually. After testing is complete, remember to wear insulated gloves when disconnecting the wires. This prevents potential injury from the voltage inherent to the batteries themselves.